President Xi said December's climate change conference to be held in Paris needs to balance various elements like mitigation, adaptation, funding, and technology, and there must be feasible implementation measures. He said the agreement should adhere to the principles of the UN Framework Convention, especially the principles of common but differentiated responsibilities and equality. He said developed countries should meet their obligations in providing funding and technology, and they should carry out the promise of providing $100 billion each year by 2020. Xi Jinping also said China has always been proactively tackling climate change, and he said China will further strengthen its effort in curbing greenhouse gas emissions, striving to bring down carbon intensity by 40 to 45% by 2020. And for more details, we're joined live by our reporter Tang Bo in New York. It's great to have you on China 24, Tang Bo. So President Xi, as we mentioned, attended a UN climate change meeting, and he made a lot of important pledges on tackling that issue. So what more can you tell us about that, and how were these pledges being received there?
Well, good evening, Mang Mang. On Sunday, at a working luncheon on climate change at the UN headquarters, Chinese President Xi Jinping reaffirmed China's utmost efforts in fighting climate change and calling on developed countries to live up to the pledges. And he said that the developed countries should honor their commitment to a goal of mobilizing jointly $100 billion every year by 2020 to address the needs of developing countries. And he also said that the developed countries should transfer the environmentally friendly technologies to their developing counterparts and address other pledges in terms of fund and technology. And Chinese President also said that the Chinese government has been exploring the path of low-carbon development, which suits China's national conditions. And also China has already included the fight against the climate change in its overall strategy for socio-economic development. And the UN Secretary General, Mr. Ban Ki-moon, said that who also hosted this luncheon, said that he was expecting this event to be a driving force for world leaders to accelerate its negotiations for climate change at the upcoming climate change summit in Paris.